What's up guys, Mike here, and as you can see, I have finally maxed out all of my badges. I am also a 99 overall, and yes, this did take a while, but in today's video, I'm going to make this as simple as possible for you. Because the thing is, in order to get all my badges maxed, in order to hit this overall, I experimented with a ton of different methods. I tried it all, I tried everything you possibly could think of, and by the time I was finished, I can happily say that I have the methods for every single one of these badges. Now, if you guys watched my previous video on my build, I am a 99 overall, as I said. Not trying to brag there, but it does feel really good to say. The reason I'm bringing that up though is that yes, sure, right now grinding badges would be easier for me because I am such a high overall, but that was not always the case. I had to get to 99 overall too, which means you will also be able to do everything I show you, especially because we are playing on pro. This is not like last year, guys. We're just using pro this entire time. So let's jump into this, and the first thing I want to say is make sure you are on a team with talented big men. For instance, the Lakers with DeMarcus Cousins or Anthony Davis were. Or you could go with the team I eventually got traded to, the Pistons with Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. We'll get more into the reasoning behind this as we go along, but just know it's very important to have big men that can both set picks and catch lobs. Now, you are going to see that in some of these clips, I was playing for the Bulls. The Bulls are my favorite team. I made a mistake. Don't make that mistake. Choose a team with good big men. Moving on here, throughout this entire journey, and yes, it was a journey, it took a little bit. I used pro difficulty, I played on 5 or 6 minute quarters, and I used every single practice. The reason for this is that this year the practice system is a little different. Right away though, I can say that occasionally on practices you get coach or legend practices that grant you multipliers. That means that when you do a shooting drill or a finishing drill, you will get a ×2 or a ×3 bonus on that drill, and so badge grinding just got that much easier. Practices are also, of course, very important in the beginning of creating your player because your guy probably cannot do a ton. Yeah, you might be an 85 overall. However, if you're like me, I was using a slashing playmaking build. I could not hit a jump shot. I needed some badges to help me out. I ended up getting them, and looking even deeper into practices here, after a few practices, you get to start choosing your own drills, which is huge. And also around mid-December, if you're playing every game, you will get the practice for the jump shot creator, aka one of the most important things you could possibly have. If you want to be great in this game, you need a custom jump shot. It's kind of that simple. So again, that's why I play shortened games, and that's why I went to every single practice. Oh, hey guys, what's up? I am finally streaming for the first time in, how long have I been on YouTube? 20 something years at this point? I'm not sure, but here we are, twitch.tv/Mike Korzemba. I will be streaming the moment this video is released. I'm going to be playing NBA 2K20 until, I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is, come hey, it's gonna be a good time. And if you're not able to come watch right now, that doesn't matter. All you have to do is still go to twitch.tv/Mike Korzemba and then come over here and hit the follow button, and then you will be notified whenever I start to stream. I'm really excited to start streaming. I'm gonna be on a grind here. Anyway, enough of this. Back to Mike over there with the actual video. Before you get the jump shot creator though, of course, you are going to need a decent jump shot, so I will suggest jump shot 85, 38, or Steph Curry. Now with the jump shot creator, I will tell you my jump shot. It is... Okay, well, getting into the individual badges here, I really only worked on playmaking, finishing, and defense. The reason you should focus on these three is that it is very easy to get your shooting upgrades just through practice after every game, doing the free throw golf drill and foul shots from driving. Looking at the badges you want to go for first. In my career, to make your life just easy, go for contact finisher, fancy footwork, and slithery finisher in that order. Trust me, when you start taking it to the basket, especially on pro, you're going to be dunking on people if you can, if you have that kind of build. If not, you're still going to be finishing. These three badges will help out a ton. Trust me on that. You can see the clips here. Now, going back to shooting for a second, while it might seem like a good idea to go for a badge that gets your jump shot boosted, what you really want to do is go for silver quick draw as fast as possible. Trust me, the base jump shots are just way too slow. Get that silver quick draw on ASAP. Looking at playmaking badges, the ones you will want first are quick first step, lob city passer, and dime. Quick first step, of course, helps you beat the defense off the dribble. Then with Lob City Passer, in Park, I've noticed you really don't need this badge to throw lobs. However, in my career, it is essential. You will be throwing lobs to nobody if you're trying to throw passes without a badge. There will just be a ton of turnovers. You do not need that. Equip the badge for right now. You could always change it up at any time. By the way, if you guys did not know this, you could change your badges at any time when you unlock a new one. So if you unlock a new finishing badge, you could change any of your finishing badges to whatever you want. Then once you unlock every single badge in a specific category, for instance, I had 6 shooting badges. Once I unlocked all 6, I could then change them at any time in between games. That is another reason why you want to be grinding as much as possible to get your badges. You're just able to change things game by game. It is an insane advantage, trust me. Going back to the playmaking badges though, you also want Dimer because of course you want your guys finishing at a high rate. You want the assists, you want those stats that end up getting you playmaking badges faster. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. As for defense here, first badge you want is just pickpocket. Now I don't even use pickpocket. However, again, this is just to help you with my career. It's just way easier to get steals with pickpocket, and you can get a lot of steals, trust me. Even without pickpocket, I've gotten 7, 8, 10 steals in a game on 5-minute quarters. So guys, those are the badges I think you should start with. As for the individual methods, let's break these down into categories. For driving and finishing, once you're in half court, call a pick, and at the top of the 3-point line, use the pick, then drive to the basket. If you're wide open for a floater, go for it. A floater is the best shot you could take, even if you do not have that badge. It just works out the best points wise. If you are not open for that floater, however, go for a hop step, dunk, or layup. If you don't know, in this year's version of the game, the hop step is kind of OP. So you should be getting used to hop stepping anyway. And as you can see on the screen, it is a very effective way to finish drives. Also, you want to be leaking out on defense for easy fast breaks as much as possible. This is again very self-explanatory. It's just you're cherry picking here. We're getting easy baskets. When you do this, use the floater, get you points. However, if there is someone there, again, you could use the hop step, or maybe you've got a teammate and you throw him a lob, which lobs us over to the playmaking badges. Now for playmaking, you're going to be doing the exact same thing that you do for driving. However, you're just going to be looking for lobs. This means that you can do these badges, of course, together. When you have the drive and you're open, go for the drive. If you don't, if your teammate's open, throw him the pass. The more reps you get in doing this, the easier it's going to be, trust me. So again, we call for the pick, we hit it, and now we look for the lob. If the lob is open, we're throwing it. If there is no lob open, we're going to hop step and then hope that a lob appears and is now open. If no lob happens at all, then you could always just pass to one of your guys, or you could just finish yourself. And again, we have the fast breaks here. We have the leaking out. Instead of going for cherry pick floaters though, what we're going to want to do when looking for the playmaking badges is look for flashy assists and lobs. Also, in just general in the half court, if you can get a flashy assist, go for it. This will really help your takeover meter. This is going to give you a good amount of points for your playmaking badges. Now, looking at defense, you can be doing this no matter what badge you are currently working on. What you want to do is turn on full court trap, then try to steal the inbounds pass. You can bait the inbounds. They will normally give a pump fake. Then the second time they go to pass, you can jump on that and steal the ball. I've done it a bunch of times. However, that's only the first thing you're doing here, because after the ball gets inbounded, what you're going to want to do is press the guy dribbling the ball, put your body into him, and attempt a steal. Easy steals, of course, lead to easy fast breaks and easy badge progression. And not only do these steals help your defensive badges, but of course, the fast breaks you get from them help your driving badges, your playmaking badges, and maybe your shooting badges. Because every now and then on the fast break, yes, you can go for wide open threes. They're right there, might as well take. Again, get your silver or gold quick draw if you can. Get that badge up as fast as possible. The reason here is that especially with the computer defense, they jump out at shooters kind of at a predictable rate. So trust me, the difference between you having no quick draw and having silver is huge. The computer will not get a contest when you have silver quick draw a lot of the times that they would have if you had nothing. And by the way, if you have been following this guide, if you have just been focusing on driving and playmaking when you're on offense, then from the drills alone, you should have silver quick draw by now. Finishing off here, we are back to the pick and roll. It is the exact same thing, guys. It's not that crazy. Really, all we're doing is you call for the pick and roll, and this time you go for a leaner, or if you can get a wide open standstill mid-range shot, go for that. That is the easiest way to grind if you have a build that is not an incredibly great three-point shooting build. I'm sure if you're a pure sharpshooter, you could do basically the same exact thing, but coming off the pick, you could probably be draining a good amount of leaning threes from limitless range, which would give you more points. Anyway, guys, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and make sure to come check out my Twitch right now. We are streaming. We are probably on a giant park streak. I'm feeling it. That's all I know. So come in. You can ask me any questions you want about grinding, about everything. I've got you. Other than that, thank you guys so much for the support. You're awesome. We all know it. And as always, have an awesome day and cue that music. By the way, if you're still here while the music is cued, here are 2 videos I think you are going to love watching. All you have to do is just click on either one of them on the screen right here. And other than that, guys, again, have a great day and peace.